everyone, it's Dr. Danielle here from Pembroke Pines, Florida, mom, physical therapist, rehab specialist. So, again, it's another episode of Feel Good Friday, and we're going to be kicking off a series over the next few weeks talking more about what it means if my shoulder pain is in a specific area of my shoulder. What does it mean if it's I'm feeling pain or discomfort in the front of the shoulder, top of the shoulder, in between the shoulder blades, on right on the shoulder blade, the upper arm? What could it all mean, and what are your options if you're experiencing this kind of discomfort? So, for all intents and purposes, your upper arm pain, we're gonna talk about that today. If you're experiencing pain, um, shoulder pain related to the area called your upper arm. This is between just below your shoulder joint and above your elbow. If you're experiencing pain more on the side of the upper arm, what does it mean? You could be experiencing dull ache, cracking and popping, pressure when you raise the arm or move it in any direction. So, what are some of the common diagnoses that would cause upper arm pain? You can have a direct trauma, such as a fall or, falling on an outstretched arm, and you fractured or broke the upper arm bone. You could have a rotator cuff. And remember, rotator cuff is the group of muscles that help to stabilize your shoulder and control the movement of your shoulder. So if you have a tear in any of the tendons, that those rotator cuff tendons, you can have that pain also on the upper arm. Another reason could be underlying medical issue, such as a heart condition or chest pain, which both are medical emergencies. You could also be having it due to an impingement. An impingement just means the pathway that the tendon passes through is the space has now gotten less, and now the tendon is getting irritated, and that can refer pain to the upper arm. So what are the treatment options for these kinds of issues? Obviously, if you're having chest pain, which we call angina, that's basically when the blood supply is restricted to your heart. That's a medical emergency. You're going to want to call 911. If you're having a heart attack, which can refer pain to, most times it's on the left upper arm, but it's also combined with other symptoms such as shortness of breath, nausea, lightheadedness, difficulty breathing. So you're going to have that combined symptoms if you are in fact having a heart attack. So that's definitely a medical emergency. If you're having it due to rotator cuff issue or an impingement, the options would be to start with pain management. So making sure that we calm the body down, and then we progress to stretching activities to improve motion, and third, we're gonna move on to strengthening to stabilize the shoulder, control the shoulder motions. If it is in fact a direct injury, such as falling on an outstretched arm, you might have sustained a broken bone. So we either sling, depending on the severity, first put the arm, immobilize the arm in a sling, or we if it's worse than that, we'll cast it 4 to 6 weeks in the cast, and if really severe, then you might need surgery. But there's different steps along the way to address the problems. The main takeaway from today's informational talk is to make sure that you don't ignore the symptoms, because I went over a few options that could be causing your upper arm pain. So you want to make sure that you pay attention. Does it get worse if I lay on that side? Direct pressure bothers it. If I touch the side and it's very sensitive, and I knew I fell recently, that's something you want to take a look at. If you are prone to having heart disease, you want to make sure that if you start to feel those symptoms combined with other medical issues, you want to that's a medical emergency. So if you feel like you're having arm pain, upper arm pain, and it's possibly coming from your shoulder, we want to make sure that we can give you all the information. uh, hashtag shoulder pain relief, hashtag upper arm pain. And DM me if you have any questions. Please feel free to share this out as well. Want to give as much people the chance to get their shoulder looked at. Have a great one, and it was nice speaking with everyone again today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Next week we dive into if my shoulder pain discomfort is coming from my shoulder blades, in between my shoulder blades, right on my shoulder blades, whether it be left or right side. So look forward to talking to you next week on that topic. Have a good one, everyone. Bye bye.